Hey, what's up guys? In this video, you're going to get 2 tips from beginner running technique. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite drills and one of my favorite core exercises for strong, fast, injury-free running. So in this first part, I wanna talk about your posture when you run, your ability to run upright and run tall for the remainder of the time. Now, running tall is such an important thing, but we also get told conflicting advice as runners, and it gets a little confusing because not only are we told to run upright, but we're also told to lean forward when we run or fall forward when we run. You may have heard that as a cue. So the question naturally is, how do I fall forward and lean upright at the same time? Well, if we think about it in a slightly different way, we can actually accomplish both. And the way that we're going to accomplish both is just by thinking about how we run. And how we run is actually by leading forward with our hips. Our chest is upright. There's going to be moments where this leg has swung back before it comes back up. So you're going to notice that my body is in this globally arched shape for a little bit, for little previous moments or brief moments in every single stride. So I'm not just falling forward at the angle, staring down at the ground, because we start to run like this when we hear that cue, and we're not super upright and stiff. It's a little bit of both. And just by sort of capturing this angle, when we think about when we run, you always see those beautiful photos of sprinters. We're in that fully extended position. It looks beautiful, looks powerful. That's exactly what we're going for. So the way we're going to accomplish this thing is just by thinking about what our hips do when we run. And as you run, I want you to lead with your hips. For a little drill, you can stop about 5-10 minutes into your run. All I want you to do is put your hands on your hips, and I just want you to shift your weight back and forth. Hips are going to go forward, and you're going to notice you're going to rock onto your toes. You're going to rock back. I just want you to do this 5 to 10 times. And then what you're going to go ahead and do, I'm going to step back a little bit, if I'm still in the shot, hopefully, is I'm going to step forward, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a few steps and maybe run 10 yards, 20 yards. So I'm going to shift forward, shift forward, shift forward, and run. But as I shift forward, chest is tall, hips are forward. Now, to get better running upright and to deal with that extension we see with running, we need to do some core strengthening exercises that teach us how to be strong in that extended position. So what we're going to use is our arch body position. Sometimes this is called a Superman. If you've ever heard of that Superman, you're laying flat on your belly, you're picking your legs and your arms up off the ground, and you're in that extended position. But there's a few things that we want to make sure we're doing underneath the surface just to make sure we're not just arching and cranking on our low back, because that's no fun. So I'm going to start here, laying down all the way. My arms are going to be out in front. And the temptation, I'm going to show you what most people do wrong in the beginning, is without doing much else, they just kind of lift their arms and legs up off the ground. And what happens is that they crank on this low back a ton. So all of a sudden, I'm not very strong and very connected. I'm just hinging at this low back, and a lot of times it doesn't feel very good. You can put a lot of pain and pressure there. In fact, that's that same arched, overextended position a lot of people stand in and a lot of people run in, and that's why we deal with a lot of low back pain as runners. So we're gonna follow a slightly different sequence. The first thing I'm gonna do before I go down is I'm gonna squeeze my belly as tight as I can. Second thing is I'm going to squeeze my butt, and I'm actually going to actively press my hips into the ground. This is going to create a lot of stability in this middle, which is what I really care about. From here, I'm only going to pick my legs up 1/4 of an inch off the ground and only pick my arms up 1/4 of an inch off the ground. I could go a lot further, but I don't want to go that far. I just want to be tight and controlled and stable. So notice that it's less of a dramatic position, but it's a lot stronger and more stable. And that's really, really important. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm gonna go ahead and hold this position. Thumbs are gonna be straight up at the sky for better shoulders for 30 seconds to 60 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and do that 3 to 5 times. I can add that in on my core strengthening day. That's really gonna help. A little more advanced cue, I'm just gonna go over this real quick. A little challenge. Can you get up in this position, and can you add a rock where you simultaneously alternate pulling your arms and your legs where you're staying nice and connected? Good luck. Add those arch rocks in. That's really gonna improve your ability to be strong in that extended position. That's gonna help you reinforce that run drill we just worked on and connect for your running outside. All right, guys, that is it. If you like this video, go ahead and let me know. Hit that like button. Do you have any other suggestions of videos you want to see? Go ahead and hit me up in the comments below. Of course, if you want to see more great videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And finally, if you're interested in a free gift for beginner runners on how to run a little bit stronger, run a little bit smarter, work on preventing injuries before they occur, we've got a free gift for you. All you need to do is click on this button in this video. If you're on your mobile device, go ahead and click that link in the description. It takes you to the same place. You're gonna go to that place, you're gonna enter your email address, and I'll be able to send you those free beginner running workouts. So go ahead and do that. Once again, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.